Pot of Gold in association with the Daily Star. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pot of Gold. And here's your host, Des O'Connor.
Evening and welcome to the show. Are you ready for this? Are you up and buzzing, as they say? Yes! Now, I know people are enjoying the show because people start asking questions when they're enjoying a show. Someone came up to me the other day and said, that bit, the wannabes, where they come up and they do their audition unrehearsed, do they not really have any rehearsal with the band? And that's a fact. No rehearsal. We throw them in the deep end, and we can do that with comfort because we know we have on the stick up there Mr. Colin Keys, ladies and gentlemen. And over the years, I've met all the great composer, conductor, arrangers, people like Henry Mancini, Quincy Jones, Nelson Riddle, and I can honestly say that Colin has met them as well. Look at that. Look at that little face. I got thrown out of a pub the other night because of him. The man said, take him out, we want to start the happy hour. Right, let's get this one underway. Here we are, Pot of Gold, the only show on TV where everyone can be a winner. Not just the new talent, the artists, they could win £1,000 tonight, but you there, sitting at home, you can win £50 cash prizes. And you can also win or share in, hear this, the biggest TV jackpot in British television history, £25,000 at least. That's what I said, at least 25,000. You will need one of these, your Pot of Gold card, okay? If you haven't got one, don't worry. I'll tell you how to get one later on, right? And I'll be telling you everything about the show as we go along. It's important you need to meet our judges now, two very, very important people, our jury, because they give the points as well as their opinion that all these scores are going to be based upon. Ladies and gentlemen, first judge is a lady I've met before. She's charming, and she can also be tough too. But I'm sure she'll do the right thing. She is the chief show business editor. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Daily Express, Philippa Kennedy. Our second judge is Colin Smith, and if you never heard of Colin Smith, don't feel down, because we recruited Colin from our studio audience just before we came on air to be our voice of the people, as it were. So making his TV debut, say hello to Colin Smith. Right. You've met the judges, you've heard about the prizes. Let's meet the important people now, the acts. One of them tonight, one of the acts is going to win a cheque for £1,000. So we're going to wish them all good luck and welcome act number one, Kelly Marie. Hello, Kelly.
Hello.
I know you're from Wales. Where? Anywhere near Cardiff?
About half hour. It's a place called Hengoed.
Place called what?
Hengoed.
Can I say Cardiff? It would help if I said Cardiff. You're going to sing for us now. How long have you been singing?
Well, since I was about 12.
But I mean professionally?
Since last September.
So it's all new to you.
Yeah.
Get on your marks. It's new to us too. Get on your mark. Up there, that's right. Here she is from wherever she said. Kelly Marie.
When I was a little girl, I had a rag doll, the only doll I ever owned. Well, I love you just the way I love the rag doll, but only now my love is gone. baby, baby. Ooh, yeah. Well, I love you, baby, like a flower loves man. And I love you, baby, like a robin loves the sand. I love you, baby, like a schoolboy loves his ride. I love you, baby, river deep, mighty high. Oh, I love you, my oh my. River deep, mighty high, yeah, yeah, yeah. If I lost you, would I cry? Oh, I love you, baby, baby, baby.
Hey, Alden. Hey, don't go away. We're going to get your points. I know the feeling. I'd want to run as well. Stick there. Singing live. Okay, that's Kelly Marie, act number 1. What do you think, Philippa?
Well, I think she's got a wonderful personality, a real belter of a voice, fantastic, lovely-looking face. I'm not so keen on the dress, but I think that she'll go down a bomb in the clubs, and I would. Do you want me to give you
A mark, please.
A mark, no.
Out of 50 points.
I think 38.
38 points. That's a good start. 38 points is a good start. Thank you, Philippa. Right. Let's see whether Colin agrees with Philippa. What do you think, Colin?
I thought she had a very powerful, strong voice. I like the song anyway. She sounded very good. And I think so long as she sticks with this type of song, she'll be A-OK, and I'll give her 35.
35.
Yeah.
We look at the scoreboard. And it's 73 points, 73 points. Rack number 1. Well done. 73 points there. Well, viewers, if you've got 73 points on your card for act number 1, you've won yourselves £50, and you can claim that by writing to the address on the back of your card, okay? Now, if you didn't get that number right, don't worry, because there's another 6 acts, which means you've got 6 more chances to win £50, and, of course, there's still that gigantic jackpot towards the end of the show. Will you welcome now the second of our acts tonight? He's from Nottingham, and his name is Charlie Bartle. Calm down, Charlie, calm down. I've got to ask, Charlie, would it be rude of me to ask how old you are, Charlie?
No, older than you are, mate. 83.
83 years young. Well, that's fine. Can I ask about the
He's
pooch?
6.
He's 6. I wasn't going to actually ask about his age.
What are you going to ask about them?
Well, I was going to... Let's have a little look at him. He's cute, isn't he? I didn't know whether it was real. I thought it might have been a doll or something. What's his name?
Nip.
Does he?
No. Only when he eats.
Well, Charlie, you got the crowd out there, you got the dog, and you're on. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Bartle.
How do you do? This is a mortuary. I'm in the right place, aren't I? 3 old fellas were talking, and one says to the 2, "Oh, look at that bird over there. Without my national health spectacles, I would never have seen it." The second one says, "No, and without my national hearing aid, I would never have heard you." The third one said, "When I got up this morning, I says to my wife, should we make love?" She says, "Make love? You made love 5 times during the night." He says, "That's my problem, my memory's going." This is the lad that's responsible for the condition I'm in. If I didn't have to keep taking him out as often as I do, he'd never get in this state, you know. Just been thrown out to 2 pubs through him. Only 2 Alsatians, didn't you? His name's Wine and Water, because that's all he does. Took him ratting last week, ratting. Of course, I lost him till Rat brought him back. I was in a pub the other night, well, I'm always in a pub, and I said to the fellow, "Man, where's your dog?" He said, "I've shot it." I said, "You what?" He said, "I've shot it." I said, "Was it mad?" He said, "It wasn't very pleasing." Well, there's a fella came in with a little Yorkshire Terrier dog, and he got to the bar, and the man behind the bar said, "I'm sorry, no dog allowed in here." And they're just coming out, there's a fellow coming in with a Labrador. And he says to this chap, "No dog allowed in here, mister." He said, "It's a guide dog." So the fellow with the little Yorkie goes into the next pub. He's about to get to the bar. The man behind the bar said, "Can you read, sir?" "Not me, the brewery. I could do with a custom, but there it is. No dogs allowed." He said, "It's a guide dog." He said, "It's a what?" He said, "It's a guide dog." He said, "A guide dog? They use Alsatians and Labradors for guide dogs." He said, "What are they giving me?"
Is Nip all right? Okay, right. What do you think, Colin?
Well, I'm still writing notes.
Still writing notes. You write as long as you want. What do your notes tell you?
Well, there's certainly not many acts as old as the young man here.
Young man, called you
he'd
young
probably be
man.
even better with his teeth in, because he could at least have a smile for the camera. But I'd give him 25.
25 points. That's not bad, is it, Charlie? And I reckon a lot more for having the nerve to come up here and do it. It's wonderful.
no.
You're a bit of a girl. Let's see what Philippa thinks.
Well, I think Charlie's got what I would call the R factor, a bit like Norman Wisdom and Compo in Last of the Summer Wine. You know, you just love him. He is very lovable. I sometimes have a wee bit of difficulty with the accent, mind you. I'm no one to talk about accents, but I will give him 29.
29 points. That's not bad. That's not bad. We look at the scoreboard. 54 points. 54 points track number 2. Thank you, Charlie. Put yourself on there. Charlie Bartley, if you got 54 points on your card, track number 2, Charlie has won you £50. Write in for that. Do not ring. Okay. People have been asking, how do you get the acts? We give them auditions, and we've auditioned them all over the country. We thought it'd be fun, because we couldn't fit them all into the auditions, if we invited some along to the studio to audition in front of you, the studio audience. We thought we'd let you be the judges. We told them, bring your props, bring your music. You won't get a proper rehearsal with the band, but you can tell the music director, and you can give them the music. We said, come along, do it off the top of your head. We call them our wannabes because they want to be in the show and they want to be a star. They may well be if you like them. Will you welcome the wannabes? Right. And who are you?
I'm Stuart.
And this?
Neil.
And what do you do?
Comedy illusionists.
What?
Comedy illusionists.
Comedy illusionist. Get over there in comedy. Now, this lady, what's your name? And
Sue Star.
and who's he?
Rudy.
Rudy. Susie. Hello. I guess you're a vent.
Oh, yes,
I
certainly.
guess you are. On your marks. And you are.
I'm Mel, and this is Sharon.
And what are
My
your
wife.
names?
Sharon, and I'm Mel.
Yeah, I thought that's what the act's called.
Sharon and Mel.
Yes. And what do you do? You play guitar.
Song and dance.
Song and dance. Get over there. Song and dance. There's no business like. And you are.
Steve Finn.
What do you do, Steve?
I want to be a TV personality, and this is my entire wardrobe.
That's good job. There you go, Steve. Right, and you are. What are you doing up there?
Big Brooke does.
Big Brooke. Hi, Big. What do you do, Brooke?
I play the ukulele.
Lady, and that's it. Okay, Brooke. Up there you go. And this is
Edith Little.
Edith the Little. That couldn't have been his name, would it? Edith Little. And what do you do?
I write poetry.
Oh, and you're going to do a little of that?
I just want to make them laugh.
Do you? Go on then. Get on your mark. Okay, this is what happens. They get. Are you ready for this? 30 seconds each. 30 seconds to convince you, the studio audience, they should be in the show. If you like them, we're going to ask you at the end of their performance, not immediately, but collectively, to cheer and shout, and 2 of them are going to go on into the show later on. Okay, here's wannabe number 1. That's it. Okay. Right, 30 seconds starting now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we'd like to show you an extremely daring feat of juggling. Kids, please do not try this at home. Nip round a friend's house and do it, all right? Meanwhile, watch carefully as Neil and I attempt to juggle these.
On you go, lads. Right, here's wannabe number 2. Get yourself on your mark there. Give me the height for the mic about there. Where would you like there? 30 seconds starting now.
I'm an alien. Hi, I'm Sue Starr. And I'm Rudy the alien. I'm an alien.
Oh, just be quiet, Rudy.
Oh, all right. Nice place, this, isn't it? Hey, look at the cobwebs up here, eh?
Will you behave yourself?
You know, the 3 of us, we travel around from planet to planet.
And this evening, we've come down to Earth.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Oh. What happened to the answer? Is that all you came with, 30 seconds? You should have kept on going. You might have... Right, wannabe number 4, I think. Yes, 3. Thank you. I'm in a state. Nobody rehearses this. Right, is that the right height for you? A little higher? There you are. And you've got 30 seconds starting now.
We were sailing along on Moonlight Bay. You could hear the voices singing. They seemed to say, heart of my heart, I love that melody. Heart of my heart brings back a memory.
Come you go. Right. This is wannabe number 4. Right, you've got 30 seconds. Right height for you. 30 seconds starting now.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I really would love to be in the adverts. Adverts like, ooh, I think I'm gonna get done already. And musicals like, the hills are alive with the sound of music. Cowboy films, cowboy films like, hey, you see my one-legged horse go clip? Bill and Ben, do you remember them? Bill and Ben in a bath. Ben went blah, 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 blah. Bill said, if that pongs, I'm throwing you out of here. Thank you very much, that's Steve.
And here's wannabe number 5. And I better push them out. Are you going to sing or play? Where do you want to...
Sing and play,
Oh,
Des.
better halfway, okay?
Okay, great.
Wannabe, 30 seconds starting. Beg your pardon. Now.
Way down among Brazilians, coffee beans grow by the billions, so they've got to find those extra cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You can't get cherry soda 'cause they've got to sell their quota. And the way things are, I guess they never will. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. No tea.
There you go. Tea, right down, no tea. Here's wannabe number 5. No, wannabe number 6. I'm confused. Is that about right for you?
6.
Calm down. You've got 30 seconds starting now.
When I took my vows to love, honour and obey, life seemed a bed of roses stretching all the way. But I should have joined a union and got a billy can, 'cause for years I've been apprenticed to a right wee handyman. I've held a torch at midnight while he fished for a wire. If I moved 1 inch, I got a shout, "Can you not hold it higher?" I've held a length of wallpaper, 11 feet long, all pasted. Now keep it straight, don't fold it, I don't want it wasted.
Probably heard the last one. Off you go. Right, let's bring it all back to wannabes. Completely unrehearsed. All right, I'll get it between you two guys. All right, now it's up to you. We're going to point to them which two you want. You shout and cheer for, because they're the two that are going to go on into the show. We're going to start over here, and this is it. Will it be who? Will it be wannabe number one? Those two gentlemen. Or will it be wannabe number two? Will it be wannabe number three? Will it be wannabe number four? Wannabe number five? Oh, wannabe number six? Right. The producer is checking the sound machine, and it tells us that the two that are going on into the show are 4 and 6, ladies and gentlemen. They will be in the show after the break. We'll be back. More guests, wannabe acts, and the jackpot, all on Pot of Gold. See you later.
There's nothing like a good horror film.
Pepper Army. It's a bit of an animal.
Plimsolls. Lunchbox. Right. Got everything we need for school now?
For kids, Woolworths is right up your street.
While some companies make you special offers from time to time, at B&Q, key DIY and the products you buy most regularly means low prices when you want them. That's all the time, every day. Key DIY at B&Q.
Birdseye took a golden potato slice and...
Garlic!
On the oregano train. And gave this potato slice a crunchy garlic and herb edge. New Birdseye potato edges.
Magnifique!
Potato with an edge.
Fairy Ultra Liquid has changed. New Fairy Colour keeps colours bright. Just imagine it, because Fairy cares for colours.
Have you ever wondered why humans wear clothes?
Well, I assume it's something to do with the cold. I mean, otherwise they get really exposed and bare and, you know...
Well, actually, it comes from not getting your kitty cat, mate.
Does it?
Oh, yeah. Because kitty cat gives you your essential fatty acids.
Oh, right. Well, they're important, are they?
Well, they're essential.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, for a good, thick coat of healthy hair, yes.
Yes. What, and humans don't eat kitty cat?
Apparently not.
Really?
Mad, aren't they?
They're crazy.
Save a fortune in dry cleaning bills.
New kitty cat. Us cats thrive on it.
It's better than the old stuff.
Did you know you can save 10% on holidays at Land Polly?
Get away!
They were like two dumplings with half a pound of chipolatas. I couldn't draw or paint and my piano woke up me mum. What I need to go far is proper hands for starters. She said exercise all round with a diet that's sound and a bit of diddly-dum. And she went die-die, diddly-dum, diddly-dum, a die-do, bye, diddly-yum, a dum, a working on your bits, diddly-I, die, diddly-I, dibba-dum, a die-do, whoops, diddly-yum, a dum, a Heinz Bills Brits, diddly-dum, a diddly-dum, a diddly-dum, a diddly-dum, a diddly-dum, a diddly-dum, a working on your bits, diddly-dum, 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 diddly-whoop-whoop. Now that's what I call a pair of hands. Heinz Bills Brits.
If you do not have a pot of gold card, and you could have got one from your newsagent free of charge, write with a stamped addressed envelope to this address: Pot of Gold, P.O. Box 33, Basildon, Essex, SS142PQ. I love saying that. And when you get your card, hang on to it, because you can play every show throughout the entire series. And anyone can play, granny, auntie, anyone in the family, the kids, you can play. You're welcome on Pot of Gold. Right now then, let's, by the way, all the instructions on the back, or everything, anything you're not sure of, read the back of the card. Let's meet our wannabe, who is now an act. She's act number 3. It is Edith Little. Well done, Edith. Good you got this far. Right. Are you surprised?
Yeah.
Are you? But you're prepared?
Yes.
Listen, does your family encourage you to do this, to run around the world, whatever it is you do?
Well, you know what family are like? They say, oh, that's Mum and her stupid wee poems.
Well, we're going to hear some of Mum's stupid wee poems. Ladies and gentlemen, act number 3, Edith Little.
A labour of love. When I took my vows to love, honour and obey, life seemed a bed of roses stretching all the way. But I should have joined a union and got a billy can, 'cause for years I've been apprenticed to a right wee handyman. I've held a torch at midnight while he fished for a wire. If I moved 1 inch, I got a shout, "Can you not hold it higher?" I've held a length of wallpaper, 11 feet long, all pasted. Now keep it straight, don't fold it, I don't want it wasted. When putting in the new white bath, our plumber made his biggest gaff. 6 inches longer than the one before, and we couldn't shut the lavvy door. So, an all-red curtain, velvet plush, hung in place to hide our flush. I've stripped on dark varnish with soda and with lime. Skirting boards and lentils, one door at a time, with rubber gloves and goggles, and tell to watch the fumes. But hen, it's good for your guitar, it'll save you buying tunes. If I complain, I just get told Rome took longer than a day. But I'm not wanting Rome, I say, it's just a place to stay. So get the flare boards down, put that door back on. I'm fed up seeing that curtain hanging round the john. I look around, it's finished now. I sigh and say amen. But after 20 years, it's on Eden again. Thank you.
It's all true, she says, it's all true. We'll turn now to Philippa, one of your aim folk here, Philippa. What do you think of it? What do you call them? Stupid wee poems.
Well, I think she does it very well, what she does, and so did Pam Ayres, but it's not my cup of tea. I think she's funny, but it's not what I would want to go and see, I think. I would give her 20.
20?
Yeah.
20 points. Right. What about you, young Colin?
I would agree. I'd give her 20, but the only slot I can see is maybe in your show.
Oh, thanks.
With a spot that leads a little recitation.
Oh, well, we'll let you know. I mean, if this should arise, we will definitely let you know. Thank you, Colin, for being producer of the show for me. Very kind of you. Let's have a look up there on the board. 40 points. 40 points, really. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, if you've got 40 points on your card for act number 3, if you won yourself £50, write in, do not ring. Right now, then, let's meet act number 4, something different. Young guy called Knave of Clubs. All right, now I don't have to ask what you do. I can see what you do. How long have you been juggling?
About 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
When did you start and why did you start?
I started at university when I was doing a maths degree, and I started juggling because the maths degree was incredibly boring. To be quite honest, but I didn't actually finish the degree. I went on and did this.
Well, you must be doing well with it.
I'm doing all right.
Okay, you want to get on your marks?
I'll
get on your marks. All right,
Right.
don't drop too many if you can. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Something different, I promise you. Knave of Clubs from Bude in Cornwall.
Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here this evening to try and entertain you with some juggling. The chop. Hiya! Hiya! Yeah! Hiya! Yeah! 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 Next, the pacifist version. Hiya! The masochistic version. Hiya! The double-handed version. Hiya! Yeah! Yeah! Hiya! Finally, just warming up. It's really a marvellous way to make a living. Okay, we're getting there. Here we go. Oh. 4 clubs. Okay. The 4-clubbed version of the double-handed masochistic chop. My own personal favourite. Oh, yes. Feels good. Can you have a quiet in the audience, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! Five clubs. If I manage to do this, please applaud very quickly. Doesn't last very long. Are we ready? No, no, sir. No, no. Just try and follow the rest of the crowd. Are we ready? Drum roll, please.
That's act number 4 in a tough way, as he says, to make a living. What do you think of that, Philippa?
Well, I always get a bit nervous when I see this sort of act, because I'm always terrified in case he is going to drop something. But, I mean, I suppose that's all part of it. I think he'd be a wow on the Royal Variety Show, but he looks wonderful. He looks very pretty, I have to say. It's a very sexist remark, but he's very nice looking. And you can see him in Neighbours or something like that. So.
Oh. Started out juggling and ended up in Neighbours. This is a nice switch.
I'll give him 18.
18 points, OK. 18 points there. Colin, what do you think?
I think he's very clever.
He's clever, yeah.
But he's got good coordination. but I don't think he should do long sets because he's not going to last the pace.
Now you're going for the jugular.
Yeah. I'd only give him 10. He's not my
Only
singer.
10?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have to look up on the scoreboard up there. And that's 28 points for act number 4, Knave of Clubs. If you've got 28 points for act number 4 on your card, you've won yourself £50. Write in, do not ring. Here's a young lady, and I mean a young lady. She's from London. Will you welcome Chantel? Okay, Chantel, how old are you?
12.
12. Oh, you're knocking along a bit now, aren't you? 12 years of age, and you're from London, and how long have you been singing?
From the age of about 3.
3. Do you remember your first song?
Yes, I think it was one from Somewhere Over the Rainbow, Wizard of Oz, that was it. Or Fame.
Fame, at 3 years of age. Well, that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to help you down there, because I always help old ladies over the road. We're going to walk you to your marks. And tonight, you're not going to sing Over the Rainbow, are you?
No.
What are you going to do for us? Something from the
Walt
movie?
Disney Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. Well, I like that. I do like that. You get on your marks just here. All right. And will you give Colin the little curly key? Shall I nod to him? Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is act number 5, Chantel.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cabin hold? Looking around, do you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Bet you on land they understand, bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them a question and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above us? Out of the sea. Oh, wish I could be part of that world.
That's 12-year-old Chantel. What about that, Colin?
I think she's got a lovely voice, very clear and really strong. I think she'd be good news for the London stage scene.
A musical, that sort of thing?
Yeah, I think so, yes, definitely, yeah. I'll give her 33.
33 points, okay. We'll ask Philippa what she thinks.
Well, I was just looking around the audience when she was singing, and everybody was really willing her on, and she has got real charm. I think she's a showstopper. I can see her on the London stage, as Colin said, and I personally think, because she's only 12, she's got an advantage in this sort of a show, because everybody goes, ah. But she can do it, and I think she's splendid. I'll give her 45.
45! We look up on the score. And that's a new leader with 78 points there, ladies and gentlemen. Okie doke, if you've got 78, rack number 5, you've won yourself £50. Right, you stay with me. You stay with me after the break. More acts, more prizes. The jackpot is coming. First, let's take a look and see who won last week's jackpot.
Well, Des, Gina Trapmore from Kent and Karen Baker from the West Midlands shared the £25,000 jackpot. And over 300 viewers won £50 act prizes.
Join us after the break. Might be your turn to win the pot of gold. See you after the break.
Oh, smoked pork sausage, Mum. Magic!
Feed your imagination with Mattison's. Every Do-It-All Reveal-A-Deal card gets you at least 5% off at a Do-It-All till. But it could be worth 25, 50, even 100%. 100%. 100% off whatever you bought. The Reveal-A-Deal card coming through your door this week and in your local Do-It-All.
I don't care what the weatherman says. When the weatherman says it's raining, you'll never hear me complaining. I'm certain sunshine. I don't care how the weather...
There is a new antiperspirant, Sure Sensive with aloe vera.
Got to be sunny to me.
It's tough on perspiration, but also gentle on the skin. Gentleness in a tough world.
Oh, jeepers.
New Sure Sensive.
The LensCrafters lens sale. All lenses half price. You can't argue with that, can you? The LensCrafters half price lens sale. On now.
Life's too short to sit and watch. If my hair gets in a mess, so what? I know what'll fix it.
Vidal Sassoon Wash and Go. Salon shampoo and conditioner in one. Unlike ordinary shampoo, it completely conditions every strand, every time.
I can feel the difference instantly. My hair feels really soft and just falls back into shape.
Vidal Sassoon Wash and Go. Great hair, no fuss.
Never forget, with 2 spoons of butter in every pack, you can really taste the butter. In Golden Crown.
We're about to test an incredible new filler from Unibond. It dries through faster, and its added adhesive means when it goes in, it stays in. Well, now it's time to prove it. New Unifiller. It won't let you down.
Dove, while surrounding you in softness, takes care of your skin. Made from neutral cleansing ingredients and 1/4 moisturizing cream. Dove won't dry your skin like soap can.
international conspiracy, an explosive bestseller.
There is someone here, I mean, right here in this embassy who's trying to kill me.
Sidney Sheldon's Windmills of the Gods, tonight at 9.
Welcome back. 2 more acts, and that jackpot is getting ever nearer. Let's meet now our wannabe who's now act number 6, Steve Finn, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Steve. You're bound to be a bit on edge here.
Right.
Is this your first television?
It is, yeah. Well, sort of.
Sort of. Well, let's hope it's not your last. Here's the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Finn.
Now, I've got to be quick, ladies and gentlemen. I've got to get this suit back to London Zoo by midnight. I don't think it likes me much. I put it on in the dressing cupboard and it bit me. But this is actually the 3rd time I've been on television. Yes, it's the 3rd. The first time I was in King Lear, I played King Lear's brother, Chandelier. Then I was in a soap opera all about a dead Spanish bird, actually, called the El Dorado Doe. I'll never forget my very first trip to Spain, actually. To impress the girls, I put castanets down my swimming trunks, but I still didn't click, you know. Somebody said I should have put them down the front of my trunks and not the back. I said to this Spanish fellow, I said, "Senor, how do you impress a girl in Spain?" He said, "Senor, you want to impress..." He said, "Can you speak Spanish?" I said, "Enough to get my face slapped." He said, "Well, senor, the toreador always impresses a girl." I said, "The toreador? No problem. I got my wardrobe out." Dum, 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 dum. Toreador, little randy Spanish twit, creeps round the beach, looking for a bit, slides up to the pretty English rose, lying without many clothes. She says to him, "Naff off, don't you dare touch." Then kicks him in the rum-dum. Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. I'll tell you what, gang, there is many a slippery character around, many a slippery character, some of them in this country. Take care where you should park. In daylight or when dark, this fiendish swine will rob you blind. Dick Turpin, no, Ken Clark. No. Ken Clark will never get his head in there, will he, eh? And finally, gang, meet and greet my 2 favourite characters. Down at the old Military Arms. Hello. Horatio Lord Nelson here. Do you know, after I've had a few beers, I always go for a Napoleon brandy. And a voice behind him said, "Oh, yeah." And when I've had a few beers, I always go for a Nelson Riddle. Thank you very much. I'm Steve Finn. Thank you.
Yeah, you would be nervous. That's doing it the hard way, comedy like this. All right, we start with Colin. What do you think, Col?
I liked his suit.
You like the suit?
I did like his suit, yes.
Getting marks for the suit?
Yeah, oh, 27 for the suit.
27 for the suit.
The jokes didn't really do a lot for me, but he looks good up there. I liked him. I'd give him 27, yeah.
27 points. 27 points. They used to say, if you can please a Scotch, you can please anyone. Philippa.
Well, I think he's done well to get hit this far. He had to do it very quickly, and the audience seemed to like him. But I think the hat is great fun. The rest of the material, I'm not so sure. I'll give him 25.
25. 27, we look up there. And act number 6, 52 points. 52 points for now, one of these. Well done. Okay, if you got 52 points on your card for act number 6, you have won yourself £50 right in Don't Ring. What we're going to do now is have a little recap before we bring on act number 7. Just in case you're out and you missed any of the scores, don't want you to miss any of the scores. We'll check now. Looking at the board, I see that act number 1 scored 73 points. Act number 2 scored 54 points. Act number 3 scored 40. Act number 4 scored 28. Act number 5 scored 78. And act number 6 has scored 52, which means that act number 5 is in the lead with 78 points. That's Chantal in the lead. That's been the final act tonight. Act number 7, some guys from London, a group they're called Glide. Will you welcome Glide? Right. Who's the boss man? You're the boss man. How long has the gang been together?
About 10 months now.
And some of you look like it. Are you brothers or anything like that?
No, we're just close friends.
Just
same milkman.
Same milkman. Yes, that's what my mother said. What we're going to do now is get you on your marks and introduce you. So you guys want to glide that way. Right. That's the name of the group. And this is a number they've written themselves. I'm right there, aren't I? Yeah. Written this one themselves. Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Guys from London. Good group this, called Glide. Okay, lads, well done. Right, we'll check with our judges, and we're going to start with Philippa first. It's a group. They wrote this song themselves. Guys, called Glide.
Well, they're very cute.
Cute.
There's a lot of energy coming from the drummer. I think he's terrific beat. And I was a wee bit unsure about whether they were going to be Latin American or hard rock, and I sort of half expected to see Carmen Miranda sort of shimmying in a minute, after they started. But they're noisy, they're fun. I'll give them 22.
22 points. Well, how about you, Colin? You look like you might nip down to the disco now and again.
Oh, a few years ago, maybe.
A few years?
Yeah.
I go now.
I like the sound. I like the samba beat. Maybe they're no Santana, but I really did like it. It was my personal favourite of all the ones I've seen tonight. I give them 40. 40,
OK. You look up there on the score. That's 62 points to Blythe, ladies and gentlemen. 62 points to Blythe. If you got 62 points on your card for act number 7, you've won yourself £50. Write in, do not ring. Who's won the £1,000? It's act number 5, Chantel with 78 points. Chantel, come on down. There's a cheque there for £1,000. That's a lot, isn't it? Any idea what you might do with it?
No, not yet.
Well, you talk to your mum or your friends or whatever. We'll put your name on there. OK, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Stay with me for a moment, because we're going to thank all the acts, all the wannabes, and our judges. Will you thank Philippa Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen? And Colin Smith. Right. OK. We've given away £1,000. We're going to give away a lot more now because it's jackpot time. What we do, we add up all the points that the judges have awarded, all the acts, we add them together, and that total is this week's jackpot. And if you've got that number on your card, you've won or will share in at least £25,000. Let's roll the numbers. Let's roll them. What do we have here? It'll settle down in a moment. We have a 3, a 3, 8, 387. That's tonight's jackpot number, 387. If you've got that number on your card, you've won tonight's pot of gold. Join us next week. More prizes, more wannabes. Maybe you'll win the pot of gold. Good night.